And so here we are, trying our luck. In the next case, it's going to be in Whitechapel. So we're going there.
Watch yourself, I'll be on you in a flash!
So here we are. Fiend Street.
Ah, this is one that's most promising.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
Don't be afraid to spill a little blood.
He's a friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town. We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
Look at this. Flower shop leather bag. Made of pale leather, on the bottom is a fading green image. It appears to be a box of some sort.
I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work. In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go.
Made of pale leather, on the bottom is a fading green image. It appears to be a box of some sort. So again. So who leaves the jacket about? Maybe some soft brushed leather, decorated with diamond-shaped olives. Sack of money out of the plants. Examination shows small bits of flame and vegetables. One appears to be a human knuckle. Oh,
I should return and find out about this.
Between Jack the Ripper and all these cases, this game is very good fun.
An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around. George delivers that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow. Sweet boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on. Some people around town just seem to vanish. It is mysterious.
So people are turning to mania. Well, some people already are.
George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
Never said propose a girl, it's too fast. So... let's get that.
People have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it. He was in here asking about missing people. Bought a meat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber.
Next shave on my bus will be last. Still, be worth it.
Great meat. Now look, Miss smells liver.
That's unusual. I wonder if someone can tell me more about this.
About cannibalism and shit. In this place, everything George can make delivery. Since Mrs. Moffat pays promptly and gets a good deal from George. Right. Moffat.
George delivers meat from the pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from a local butcher shop.
That's very interesting. Hey, that butcher?
You mean the annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off.
You just told me.
I pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off. George? I don't know any George.
You don't know any George. His name's very sus as fuck. So, the barber shop makes another shop. And a bakery. So.
He came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction. Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy. He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while.
A collection of sharp knives and strong, thick needles. Also several holes, some of which would be used to punch distinctively shaped holes. Like those ones near the flowers. A sheet of leather with a diamond-shaped hole in it. Another one. Very interesting indeed. Yeah.
long-winded questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was. You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop a question.
Sharpened barber's razor. Several drops of blood. Still respecting the trail.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave.
What does it even mean? It doesn't make any sense. List of pickups and drop-offs. Pickups are mysterious. And drop-offs are meat delivered to bakery, manure to florist, leather to tires, leather delivered to leather worker. The totals show a thriving business, but the supplier gets most of the money. Follow the money. George's house. George's body! George is very recently dead. His chest has a puncture wound. Dying is shaved whole. Holy crap. The diary entry indicating that George was becoming increasingly suspicious of his deliveries. Now they heard after the set aside to roasted Joanna, by bringing to a detective about my suspicions about the true source of the products I delivered. So you called the detective, and the detective you killed as much as you did. So that's it.
Looks like there's been a kid. Maybe two.
That's the box, is it, Jim?
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. He must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
George is dead. So, we have everything. think it's the guy in the leather shop.
Asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction. Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy. He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while.
Was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop a question. You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave.
Pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody's selling cheap around here, though. My sales have dropped off. George? I don't know George.
Hmm. So all things considered, I think this means there's more friends.
I'm just one woman. How could I have got rid of all those bodies? Excuse me, I think I'm going to be sick. I just thought, how exactly did they get rid of the bodies?
Look.
He was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They could pass it up to the baker, the florist, and me.
You very cleverly puzzled that one out. A very unpleasant crime. Perfect for one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
Alright. I was actually undecided between this one. The main suspects, but then the other one was paying for the meat, so maybe she knew. You and a detective can run the drift when a nefarious business is afoot. Wasn't Detective Murphy getting too close to a secret source of raw goods? The leather worker has in the habit of doing away with flaying them and then chopping them up. He had the skin tanned for leather, the bones ground up to stand as manual, and the bloody flesh sold to supply pie shops ownership for cheap meats, all delivered by the unwritten card George. Thus did the Fiend take macabre pleasure in seeing his victims happily consumed by the citizens of Fleet Street. Holy, oh. Ew, ew, ew.